Hello friends, today we start a chapter 14 Statistics for class 10. Please subscribe this channel, like, comment and share this video. Okay. Here first we start a remember things of this chapter. A certain value representative of the whole data and signifying its characteristic is called average of the data. मीन्स कोई भी तुम्हारे स्कूल का डेटा है, सपोज तुम्हारे स्कूल के मार्क्स है, उसके हम एवरेज निकाल दे, दैट इज कॉल्ड इट्स परसेंटेज मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 डिवाइड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ सब्जेक्ट, दैट इज दैट कॉल्ड द वैल्यू ऑफ द परसेंटेज ऑफ द टोटल डेटा. ओके, द वैल्यू ऑफ द परसेंटेज दैट इज एन एवरेज ऑफ द परसेंटेज. तो हम उसकी एवरेज फाइंड करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड सिग्निफिकेंट ऑफ द डेटा. That means a certain value representative of the whole data. पूरे सब्जेक्ट के सारे डेटा को हम मिला के एक पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू हम डिसाइड करते हैं. That is called a significant value, and its characteristic is called average of the data. There are three types of the average are useful for the analyzing data. First one is mean, second one is mode, and third one is median. Symbol of mean is x bar, symbol of mode is z, and symbol of median is m. Okay, already in class 9 we already studied mean, mode and median for ungrouped data. In class 10 we studied the mean, mode and median for ungrouped data and grouped data both. Okay, so today we start the topic of three types of average of the data. Is first one is mean. Today we learn the topic of mean. Okay, please concentrate here, see here, subscribe this channel, like, comment and share this video. Here first one is mean. There are two branches. One is ungrouped data, another is grouped data. Okay, ungrouped data, formula of mean for ungrouped data, x bar is the symbol of mean, is equal to sigma xi divided by n. Sigma means summation, sigma means sum of the data or sum, xi means observation. Here symbol of x bar is mean, xi means observation, sigma means sum, and sigma xi means sum of observation. Xi means observation, sigma means sum. Sigma xi means combination of two words sigma and xi, sigma xi, that is a sum of observation, and n otherwise total of frequency. Fi means frequency, sigma means sum of frequency, otherwise n is equal to number of observation, सारे number of observation का sum, that is called n time. That is the formula for ungrouped data. And another ungrouped data, to find the mean, x bar is equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So fi xi means observation, fi means frequency. So fi and xi, that means fi multiply xi, that means product of frequency and observation. And sigma fi xi means sum of product of frequency and observation. Sum of product of frequency and observation, that is equal to sigma fi xi, and sigma fi means number of observation. Okay, that is the data for ungrouped data. We already studied in class 9 chapter number 14. In class 10 to study the group data, there are three methods to find the group data of mean. Okay, so first one method is direct method, second method is assume mean method, and third method is step deviation method. Okay, so first method, direct method. Direct method formula and ungrouped data formula both are similar. X bar is equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi, and x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. Both formula be similar to find for ungrouped data and group data for direct method. Okay, so x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi, where fi is frequency, xi means इसमें xi क्या होगा? For group data, xi is equal to mid value of the ith class. Mid value means midpoint. Suppose the group is 10 to 20. Okay, so mid value of this class means upper limit is 20, lower limit is 10. 10 plus 20 divide by 2, that means 20 plus 10, 30 divided by 2. Therefore mid value is 50. Therefore xi is 50. But in ungrouped data xi is observation. Okay, both are different. In ungrouped data xi is observation. In grouped data xi is equal to mid value of the class. Suppose the class is 10 to 20. Mid value is upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, that is equal to 20 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 30 by 2, that is equal to 50. तो ये मिड वैल्यू होगी कितनी, उसमें 15 हो सकती है. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड फ्रेंड्स? ओके, थैंक यू. एंड नेक्स्ट वन, but here xi is the mid value of the class sigma fi. Sigma fi means sum of frequency. Here sigma fi means sum of observation. Both are similar. Sigma fi is sum of frequency. And sigma fi xi, product of fi xi और उसका लास्ट में सम करना. Sigma means sum of product of frequency and mid value. Fi means frequency, xi means mid value. Sum of frequency, sum of product of frequency and mid value. That is the formula to find the mean for direct method. Okay. Second one is assume mean method. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. Here a is a assume mean. A means assume mean. A का मीनिंग है हमें कोई भी एक मीन को assume कर देना है क्वेश्चन में. ये सिर्फ अभी फॉर्मूला याद रखो, एग्जाम्पल में उसका ज्यादा तुम्हें समझ में आ सकता है. तो assume mean method is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi, but a is equal to assume mean. Remember, a is assume mean. di means xi minus a. xi means mid value में से कोई भी एक assume mean subtract करना. xi means mid value और a means assume mean. मिड वैल्यू में से हमें कोई भी एक assume हुआ मीन वो subtract करना. That is called di. उसका मीनिंग है डेविएशन. ओके, di means deviation. di का मीनिंग है xi minus a. Sigma fi as it is we already learned. A that is assuming there are both simple two different symbols a and di. But di is equal to xi minus a. You remember this one. A is assuming, di is equal to xi minus a. And fi di means frequency, product of frequency and deviation. Fi means frequency, di means deviation, product of frequency and deviation. And sigma fi di means sum of frequency, sum of product of frequency and deviation. Sum of product of frequency and deviation का product, that is equal to sigma fi di. And last method is step deviation method. But only we remember the formulas of direct method, assume mean method and step deviation method. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui divided by sigma fi into h. Okay, a is already assuming but ui is equal to xi minus a divided by h. दोनों में कुछ फर्क नहीं है, assume mean और step deviation में. बहुत ही इजी है. di is equal to xi minus a. यहाँ हमने ui क्या लिखा, xi minus a डिवाइड बाय, यहाँ डिवाइड में h आया, इसीलिए यहाँ इक्वेशन में मल्टीप्लाई में h आया. di की वैल्यू क्या है, xi minus a. di की जगह हमने ui में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्टेप डेविएशन मेथड. ui में कन्वर्ट हुआ, बट ui की वैल्यू क्या है, डिवीजन में h है. तो यहाँ डिवीजन में h हुआ, इसीलिए यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई में h हुआ. यहाँ डिवीजन में h नहीं है, तो मल्टीप्लाई में भी h नहीं होगा. Remember, therefore x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui divided by sigma fi into h. A is equal to assume mean, but ui is equal to xi minus a divided by h. H means equal class interval, means class length. Class length means upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, you remember this one. H means class interval, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Therefore, each class length is 10. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Therefore, each class length, equal class length, that is equal to 10. That is called a h. Okay. So you remember this formula. Direct method, assuming method, step division method, x bar equals sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. And step division method, x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi y divided by sigma fi into h. उसकी ज्यादा जानकारी हमें एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व करके करनी रहेगी। तो अभी सिर्फ फॉर प्रिपेयर योर फॉर्मूला, प्रिपेयर दिस फॉर्मूला, ओके।